Goes out of bounds. Almost saved there by Gary Irvin as a last touch by Jomo Belfour. So it will be legacy basketball. Michael G. Stanks, you can see both teams coming out firing in the first minute of action.
They can't hold back now, Bobby. It's no the ball for either team, so championship on the line. Everybody want to get it going good.
And we are on the way. We'll give you the lineups, of course, as we go along. That's Torrey Thomas, the playmaker for Team 914. Jomo Belfour, the shooting guard, number 10. Inside, Aaron Williams, the problem, almost taken away. Post up by Kyle Cuff, rejected by the franchise, John Strickland. Here comes Gary Irvin, coast to coast. Good pass, missed underneath by Sticks Williams. Second attempt is good, as he kisses it off the window for two. Jomo Belfour now on the right wing. Mike Matthews faces up, fires, can't get it to go down. Sticks Williams on the defensive rebound. Here comes Kiki Clark, two-time NCAA scoring champ. The pass to Steve Burt Jr. Fires the three-pointer, no good. And it goes out of bounds. It was almost saved there by Gary Irvin as a last touch by Jomo Belfour. So it will be legacy basketball. Michael G. Stanks, you can see both teams coming out firing in the first minute of action.
They can't hold back now, Bobby. It's no the ball for either team, so championship on the line. Everybody want to get it going good.
Inside the franchise, John Strickland. Pass intercepted, picked up by Kyle Cuff. Jomo Belfour, nobody on him, to the cup. Oh, he blew it. Aaron Williams, the problem, comes up with it. Fadeaway, no good. Picked up by Sticks, and Team 914 lets one slip through the fingertips. Burt Jr. to the basket, off the glass. Will it do it? He's got that feeling. Steve Burt Jr. for two.
It's just a case of the butterfly, Bobby. You get out here in front of New York City. Orchard Beach, the best spot to get the street ball thing going. Just now, just caught up and couldn't get the layup.
Kyle Cuff on the hook shot. The franchise comes down with the rebound. Here comes Kiki Clark. Bounce pass. Good feed to Gary Irvin up on the glass. Electrifying and mesmerizing. Beautiful play there by Irving.
And early on, Bobby, you see Pops Foul with that sense of urgency. This is his 5th anniversary. And you can see the guys bonding already with the good transition bucket.
Problem thinks about the two. Just inside the arc, now puts it on the floor, goes to the left hand, and gets the shooter's roll. The problem.
Aaron Williams, no stranger to the big-time games, Bobby. He got right to it just now, just giving his team a start.
Bounce pass inside for the franchise, John Strickland. The cutter is Irving. A little miscommunication there. And a turnover will give it back to Team 914. So on the floor for Pops 5, the legacy, number 3, Kiki Clark. Number 8, Steve Burt Jr. Number 32, James Sticks Williams. Number 35, the franchise, John Strickland. And rounding out the top 5 here is number 1, Gary Irvin. To the basket, Jomo Belfour misses. Strick comes up with it. Good feed to Burt Jr. Comes over the tick-tock down the left side. Burt bounce pass. Finds Irving. Puts it up and rims out. Picked up by Mike Matthews on the rebound, the big fella, number 21. Team 914, Matthews 21. 5 is Kyle Cuff. That's Torrey Thomas. Number 10 is Jomo Belfour. And number 12, Aaron Williams, the problem. Thomas now right side for Jomo. Jomo back up for Thomas. Right open 3. Fires and buries the trifecta.
Right there, Bobby. A good example of Team 914. Paying attention offensively and just finding somebody free for a good 3.
Kiki Clark now back inside for the franchise, John Strickland. Strick in some trouble, double team. Tough shot, can't get that one to go. Saved by Jomo, tiptoes along the sideline. Now Torrey Thomas, 2 defenders. What a pass to the problem.
And that's when you can tell guys came to play, Bobby. They start out, they go in the whole 6-zip. And then you see Team 914 snap right out of it and get it going on the offensive end.
On the left side, Kiki Clark, back up top, James Sticks Williams. Guarded closely by Kyle Cuff. Good defense. 5 seconds on the shot clock. The cutter, and it's stolen away. Intercepted by Jomo Belfour. Here comes Jomo. Bounce pass. Pockets picked by Irving. And the pass over the basket to Strick. Then taken away by Jomo. 3-ball, corner pocket. Fires, can't get that one to go. Up for grabs, rattles around like a pinball. Picked up by Burt Jr. In the face, the dagger, no, off the front iron. Picked up now by Irving. Irving resets the offense. A lot of action here in the first quarter of play. High right hand dribble down the left wing. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Pulling out the plays like a good point guard should. Gary Irvin between the legs. Down the left wing. 15 seconds. Calling out the problem. Bounce pass inside for Strick. Franchise looking for some assistance. Intercepted by Thomas. Sticky fingers on the plate. And his hands in the cookie jar. Took it away. And picks up the 2. Torrey Thomas. Oh, doctor.
That's what championship basketball is, Bobby. Good timeout right there. Pops foul. They want to go in the hustle. But being that we got y'all, we all right. We all right. So who's to the sun just loving your back? Favorite Uncle G Stack. Bobby C the voice. DJ Unique. My boy Coach John and I got my G and C boys in here. Every team got a representative. I got Bingo over there. So who's to the sun taking over? Barry Mack somewhere around here. Whoa. Talk about respect.
And a shot taken by the franchise John Strickland. Put back. Kiki Clark. Two-time NCAA scoring champ out of St. Peter's and won.
And Bobby, you talk to everybody in here, 90% of these people know the game, they go all over the city. And that play right there, indicative of somebody just paying attention. Just knowing when to get involved, just stepping up off the rebound, having the concentration, somebody on his back, and then he gets the basket in the back. So Kiki right now, getting it done as he pays attention.
Ball game all tied up as he rips the cords on the free throw shot. Game tied at 9 now. Torrey Thomas. The Holy Cross stand out again, one of the guys that we've talked about this summer being looked at by several NBA clubs. Kyle Cuff rims in and out, but grabs his own rebound and puts it back in. The former St. John standout, getting it done.
That's why you got to be tough, Bobby. You saw Cal after the miss, still smell something, and gathered himself for the putback.
Team 914 with the lead. Clark tried the free ball at the top, now picked up by Jomo on the long rebound. Torrey Thomas on the wing, inside back to Kyle Cuff, now goes to the left hand, and he's immediately fouled in the low post by Sticks Williams.
And that's a matchup we want to watch, Bobby. The fans want to see it. I want to see it too. We want to take a look at that and examine that. Big Cal number 5 with Sticks. And that's why the fans out here, they want to see the battle inside. Bodies bumping around. So that's a matchup we want to keep our eyes on this afternoon. Big Sticks against Big Cal. Shout to the boy Joe Cruz Jr. Boy, what a job. Whoever thought young dudes couldn't go up in the suites, minorities, get up there, cut the checks, conduct business like a CEO. Shout to the boy Joe Cruz Jr. Brother Randy. Got us looking good.
Georgie Sweets was giving you a little wave right there, G-Stacks. Let me take a spin on his motorcycle.
Georgie Sweets. Oh, Lower East Side.
Inside, James Sticks Williams for 2. As he drops the deuce. Back up top, Aaron Williams the problem over the timeline. Sporting the headband, always styling and profiling. Aaron Williams fires a jumper. No good this time. Picked up by Gary Irvin. To Steve Burke Jr. Look at him go between the legs, fancy dribbling. And it lands out of bounds. We'll see who touched it last. Now officials conferring on the play. And they're going to say that 914 knocked it out of bounds, so it will be Legacy basketball. Burke Jr. catch and shoot, fires a 3, rims out, no good. Fights for the rebound again, grabs his own board. Little help there by Mike Matthews from Team 914. Burke Jr. gets a second chance. Chance the dagger.
I'm with Coach Sean Oliver on that one, Bobby. This is the championship game. It's one shot of the rebound, and there's no such thing as 2 shots this afternoon. Guys, too good.
Torrey Thomas inside for Kyle Cuff. St. John's finest with the hook shot. The baby hook shot for 2.
And we said we was going to watch the matchup, Bobby. You see the fans taking sides already. They like the work of Big Kyle. So we're going to keep looking at that.
Back inside, the franchise John Strickland outside. Steve Burke Jr. fires a 3. Right of the rim, no good. Iron Kind picked up by the problem. Mike Matthews finds Jomo Belfort. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They slow it down. Head coach Sean Oliver giving them the plays from the sideline. Jomo up top, problem, Aaron Williams, number 12. Jomo around the screen. Mike Matthews with a little assistance, but they don't get the 3. He tried the long one. Now it's Steve Burke on the outlet. Gary Irvin. Inside, Burke Jr., tough shot, and he gets the contact and the foul, so he'll be heading to the line.
And there was something strange about that play, Bobby. You see Team 914 freeze on the defense, thought they had the travel thing going. want to shout out my NYPD dudes, man. They've been coming through all year supporting. Shout to the whole NYPD, auxiliary, whatever, man. That was a good look for you. They've been supporting us all year.
So it'll be a non-shooting foul. It'll be inbounding from the sideline, Kiki Clark. It wasn't in the act of shooting. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Steve Burke Jr. on the left wing. Inside for the franchise, John Strickland. Played his college ball in Hawaii Pacific. Burke Jr. comes up lane, no call on the play. Now it's Torrey Thomas gunning. Jomo Belfour firing for two.
Yeah. It's championship basketball, Bobby. You can't really count on the referees at this point. It's all or nothing. You just got to keep playing. The referees can't bail you out today.
Franchise John Strickland back outside. Kiki Clark. The floater, the teardrop, and he's got him crying. Team 914 will try to return the favor on the other side of the floor. Torrey Thomas inside for Kyle Cuff. He gets a step on two defenders, and he draws the foul. Kyle Cuff right now, G-Stack's becoming a problem inside for Legacy as they try to guard the big fella.
And it's not even so much a problem, Bobby. It's the philosophy from Team 914 that they smell something down there. That when you keep going to a big guy all the time, it's because you think it's a mismatch. That's just the way it is. You see a big guy there with another big guy on him. You keep feeding them. It's because you think one guy has the advantage. Team 914 looking to exploit and Cal up to it today. You want your big guy sweaty. You want the jersey sweaty early. That's what you want in the championship game. Big Cal looking good.
Marvin Roberts will check in his first appearance, number 15 for Pops 5 the Legacy. He'll sub in for Sticks Williams. On the floor for the Legacy, number 3 Kiki Clark, number 1 Gary Irving, number 35 franchise John Strickland, Marvin Roberts 15, and Steve Burke Jr. number 8. Second free throw for Kyle Cuff is good. Roberts will inbound. He finds Kiki Clark, who walks the basketball up so slowly over the timeline on the left side of the floor. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Kiki Clark, drawing the coverage on him is the problem, Aaron Williams. Clark on the left wing. Now to Steve Burke, the deadly left-hand shooter. Burke inside, teardrop, he's got it.
You saw that one just now, Bobby. The high flow that Burke Jr. loves it out here, man. This is his home. And you can look for him to go up at any time.
Torrey Thomas now right side for Aaron Williams. The problem, Kyle Cuff draws two defenders in the interior. Now the cross-court pass for Jomo. Jomo on the wing, into the corner for Mike Matthews. The center fires the J, a little outside his range. But Kyle Cuff on the offensive rebound. He'll get a second chance. Inside his Cuff. Picking up two defenders. Now the hook shot. Now Matthews misses. It's up for grabs again. 9-on-4 on the rebound. Back up top, Torrey Thomas swings it right side. Jomo for three. No! Picked up by Kyle Cuff. More defense by the Legacy, and then finally a foul.
And Bobby, you can feel the energy from the fans. You just walk around and the energy, it comes right off from the fans. And they love the effort. They like a big guy like Kyle. And I think the fans got them fighting bigger. You know, the fans, they make you play bigger. You play big, and then you listen to the fans and it gets bigger. So Big Kyle, living off the energy of the fans right now, y'all got him going. See how he's showing off. Grabbing extra rebounds, stepping it up on the offensive glass. And that's what the big guy's supposed to do in a chip game.
Folks, there are still some seats left in the 101 seats that we have courtside. So if you're standing up along the sidelines, please pull up and take a seat for the championship. We'd love to have you. Glad to see everybody out here today on Championship Sunday. Kyle Cuff from the free throw line knocks down the freebie. Now it's Roberts inside and Kiki Clark. Kiki Clark gives it back to Roberts on the left side. He'll take it over the tip-top now to Gary Irving on the left wing. Played his last season in the D-League last year, NBDL, out of Arkansas. Back into the corner for Kiki Clark. St. Peter's finest. The teardrop on the right side of the field. Now in the game is Vic Miles on the 24. The high flyer, the dunk master. We'll see if he has an impact on the game with those tremendous bunny hops in the sneakers right there by McMiles. Irving will check out. And it will be Team 914 basketball, the 2009 Rookie of the Year. Kirk Williams also in the game for 914. He's wearing number 3 in the corner. But Kyle Cuff is the go-to guy right now. This time not on the hook shot though. Roberts back on the other end. He'll go to the right hand, down the middle. Roberts, he pulls up lane for a second. He thought about it. Some good defense there by 914. Steve Perk Jr. inside the pass. Do they give it back? Yes, they do. In the game now, also for the legacy, number 5 is Irving Moses out of Jarvis Christian, Texas. Also known as Secret Service. Well, I like to call him Easy Irv, but Irving is the name, Irving Moses.
That last sequence, Bobby, I'm with Sean Oliver on that. Team 914, this is the unlimited division. You gotta grab the ball. Like it's no tomorrows, they let you get to play again, you don't get no makeups. So you gotta grab the basketball, so I'm with Coach Sean Oliver. You gotta step up and grab it.
Steve Bird Jr. pulls up on the jump shot and rims out. Picked up by Torrey Thomas now over the timeline. Thomas Gooden to the cup. What a pass! He finds Kirk Williams. First opportunity, no good. Second opportunity, right on the money for Captain Kirk.
Oh, did you see that driver's license, Bobby? Torrey Hunter off the driver's license. Good pass.
Torrey Thomas with the assist, and Captain Kirk Williams out of Longwood with the basket for Team 914. Roberts, Starvin Marvin foul on the play. So folks, this is the build-up, the culmination of the entire summer. The championship game. We mentioned it a little bit in the pregame. Team 914, the number 1 seed, they have the best record. Slightly edging Bingo. G-Stacks, of course, Bingo here today. We wanted to give him a shout out. One of the best coaches in all of the game today.
Ain't no doubt about it.
I think he's scouting already for next year. He's getting ready for next year.
I got my boy Coach Hope here too, man. One of the best recruiters in streetball, R2K, the streetball kingpins. He's sitting there, you know he's scouting. All the top coaches are just basically here to scout.
Yeah, Willie Howie is here today as well.
Exactly.
And we had a great semifinal, couple of games yesterday to figure out who was going to be in the championship. And it's great to see everybody here today, folks, for the finale, the big finale. Irving Moses on the wing now to Kiki Clark. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass taken away by Captain Kirk Williams on the steal. Sticky fingers. Here comes Team 914. They are very tough. Torrey Thomas at the top, beyond the arc. Now the pass, Kirk Williams. That'll be a 3 if it goes. Off the iron. Jeff McDermott now in the game. The Providence standout. That's a walk, no basket. And McDermott wearing number 32 on the floor for Team 914. Kirk Williams number 3, Kyle Cuff number 5, Joe Belfour number 10, Jeff McDermott number 32, Torrey Thomas number 1. On the right wing, Marvin Roberts. Good pass, he finds Gary Irving for 2.
That's just falling asleep in the back, Bobby. You get the back of your defense going to sleep and then somebody frees himself. And all you got to do is read it and find him. Good play from Pops 5.
Torrey Thomas on the wing to McDermott, then inside to Kirk Williams. Captain Kirk, Scotty, beat me up. Scotty, beat me up. Captain Kirk.
And the thing that's the first thing Kirk Williams, the Rookie of the Year, but the first thing that grabs you about him, Bobby, is that he loves the spotlight and he loves the contact. So those are scary things with Kirk Williams on the line because he's a big dude, but he likes to keep it on the floor. And he can create his own shot, loves to jam it in your face, and then he loves the contact and match. Good example of that just now.
Missed free throw. Here comes Starvin Marvin. Marvin along the sideline. And fouled with some tenacious defense there by Team 914. Roberts will be going to the free throw line. And for those newcomers in the crowd today, G-Stacks did talk about it. Roberts, handpicked by Isaiah Thomas. He'll be heading to Florida International this fall. Just a couple of weeks, you will see Mr. Roberts playing for the legendary Isaiah Thomas. Even though for fans of New York, that name might not be too legendary these days, but obviously Isaiah, one of the greatest players of all time. Missed free throw. Ken McMillan now in the game, number 8. Kenny Mack, as we like to call him. Marvelous Marvin McCullough also in the game, wearing number 35 for Team 914. Jomo Balfour can't get the up and under, but Kenny Mack on the rebound, and the putback is good.
That's not a good sign, Bobby, if your Pops 5, because they are crashing the offensive glass every time. So you want to get a body on somebody if your Pops 5.
Jumper taken by Roberts. That's a long 2. Isaiah Thomas knows talent when he sees it.
Yes, sir.
He's responsible for drafting so many of the game's greats, from Tracy McGrady to Marcus Camby. Damon Stoudemire won Rookie of the Year.
Marcus Camby.
Yeah, Marcus Camby, Tracy McGrady. That's when he was in Toronto, but of course with the Knicks, he was responsible for the few good players that we have, guys like David Lee and Nate Robinson, even Wilson Chandler, who I think might be the best of all 3.
Yeah, he can evaluate. I mean, he's a good evaluator of talent, but you can keep him out the executive part of the game. No management skills.
G-Stacks, I can't see the scoreboard since we're in a different spot than usual.
All right, so right now we have 25-21 with 21.1 seconds.
So 914 up by 4 points. Okay, 25-21, folks. G-Stacks so eloquently illustrated. At the top is Irving, guarded closely by the problem. Good matchup here. Now on the left wing, Irving Moses fires a 3, no good. Oh, pockets pick. That's a bucket if it goes over the basket. That'll do it for the first quarter. Streetball.com, of course, one of our newest sponsors. Irving fires to start the second quarter, no good. Picked up by the problem. Also a special shout out to our 2 biggest sponsors. New Era Cap, the official cap of Major League Baseball, the official cap of Hoops in the Sun. 3 ball over the basket. Now both teams a little wild here to start the second quarter. New Era Cap.com. Mountain Dew also, one of our other biggest sponsors. I'm going to have a Mountain Dew right now as we speak. And then I'm going to get yelled at, G-Stacks, for having a diet Mountain Dew.
I'm telling you, I'm Mountain Dewed out.
You like to go to sleep.
But got to save the calories where you can, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Here goes Marvelous Marvin McCullough. Inside Captain Kirk Williams. No good on that basket. Captain Kirk had a really marvelous summer, averaging in the high 20s. For Team 914, he won the Rookie of the Year, Rookie of the Summer, however you want to put it. We call it the Rookie of the Year, though. Captain Kirk Williams out of Longwood, the Lancer, one of his other nicknames, as I like to call him. Back inside for Kenny Mack. On the right wing is the problem. Inside is Mack, kicks it outside for Marvelous Marvin McCullough. Tries the shot on the inside. Jesse Sapp from Georgetown now in the ballgame, number 10. Sapp had a fantastic 4-year career these past 4 seasons at Georgetown, one of the top players in the country. Sapp at the top of the key, now right side. Irving Moses, number 5, bounce pass for Rocket Ray Rivera now in the game, the hits legend, number 21. Miles high on the jumper, no good. I think he was taken back by that pass. Marvelous Marvin McCullough, little flash right there, G-Stacks to the problem. Fires and hits. Oh, doctor, he's tough, folks.
And the fans appreciate it too, Bobby. They know the hard work the problem puts in. You see the good pull-ups just now, just good concentration from Aaron Williams.
27-21 the score. Team 914 up by 6. Second quarter of action. Jesse Sapp with the crossover. Now Dipsy doing with the rock. Cross-court pass for Rocket Ray. He'll take the 3. Fires. Can't get that one to go. Jeff McDermott. Touchdown! Captain Kirk! Yes! Kirk Williams for 2.
Man, you got to be careful here, Bobby. There's Team 914 right now. You look at the swagger meter, Bobby, and it's kind of high. So Team 914 feeling themselves when they get the turnover with a good timeout right there.
And a bad pass, a little miscommunication, G.
You hear what I said?
Checking back in will be Sticks Williams. We're going to have a timeout as G-Stacks. So I wanted to thank the New York City Parks and Recreation Department for their assistance over the 10 seasons. 10 years going strong. Parks Department has done a great job by helping us bring this tournament to everybody here in the Bronx.
Exactly, man. They got a special kind of love for New York City Parks and Recreation.
Problem misfires on the 2-pointer. Roberts will bring it back, double teamed along the sideline. Jesse Sapp on the left wing, back up top. Sapp dishes right side for Roberts. Roberts wearing number 15, looking for some help inside to the big fella, James Sticks Williams. Full away jumper off the front iron, picked up by McDermott. Looking for another touchdown. Kirk Williams stopped by Sticks Williams. That's a foul.
That's a good foul, Bobby, because a guy like Kirk Williams will turn the crowd on. You give him a chance to get a dunk, you get emotional to get a statement dunk, and then you look up and everybody's feeding off that. So that's a good foul. But that's the kind of guy that light the crowd up, get his team going with a good dunk.
And these 2 free throws right here, folks, are a big part of this is the fact that Jeff McDermott had that great outlet pass. McDermott, not only one of the best rebounders in college basketball the last few seasons at Providence, but also one of the greatest passers in the game. And that's why teams like the Celtics were looking at McDermott, because he's talented in both areas. He can score as well. Now Kirk Williams.
I like Big Jeff McDermott. I think he got an NBA game, an NBA mind. And I talk to his dad all the time, so it's a kid with a bright future. He got a good face.
Sapp trying the 3. He's trying to get himself into a rhythm here. Now there goes Jeff McDermott, number 32. Kirk Williams back up top. Marvelous Marvin McCullough fires off the mark, but that is a foul. Marvin McCullough played in the ABA this past season. And he played on that 2006 Iona College team that won the MAC championship. And as Jazz talked about even before the start of the game, the name McCullough resonates here in New York City. The legendary family, especially here in the game of street ball, Bob McCullough.
That's right.
At Rucker Park, he's the guy right there at Rucker. He's the one that makes it happen, the Pro League. And for the young kids out there, everybody talks about the EBC, but it's the Rucker Pro League that brought us the original legends.
Exactly.
That shot taken by Kirk Williams. Oh, 3 ball.
Well, at least I talked about it. I let them, the fans know, and I kind of told them before the game. This is a kid here, man, that eats off of big games. When you see Big Kirk showing you the trifecta, the whole repertoire, getting it done on the dunk. And he's a guy you got to watch out for if he pops 5.
Rockin' Ray Rivera inside. G-Stacks, talk about a guy that has persevered. I've seen Rockin' Ray play for the last decade here at the beach, and he has found a way to alter his game after some devastating injuries. He was in a car accident many years ago, and some people thought he would never play basketball again. If people remember Rockin' Ray at LIU, they were one of the best teams in the nation back then with Charles Jones, Ray Rivera, Antoine Dobie, Richie Parker. And the fact that Ray Rivera is still getting it done on one leg, so to speak, G-Stacks.
Exactly.
Is pretty impressive. Kirk Williams fires a 3 ball again. There goes Rockin' Ray, pulling down a rebound. Look at Steve Burt go behind the back. Burt Jr., second all-time leading scorer at Iona College. That pass intercepted by McDermott. Marvelous Marvin, Captain Kirk, and that's a jam. That's an exclamation point there by Captain Kirk.
Man, that's what you want to stay away from, Bobby. We just talked about it. As your pops 5, you just don't want this guy to energize the crowd. Kirk Williams, doing it work in the crowd just now. Got a head for the easy dunk.
Look at Rockin' Ray Rivera draw the contact. Number 21, the Hoops of the Sun Hall of Famer. Several years ago, we actually retired Rockin' Ray's number here at the beach. He is the only player to have that honor. And honestly, G-Stacks, at the time, we thought he was never going to play ball again, and he proved us all wrong.
Exactly. And Ray Rivera, you talk to some of the old timers in street ball, Bobby. Still a thinking man's game. That's what the game is, and that's one of the reasons he can still suit up. Because Ray Rivera, one of the better thinkers in street ball, even with a limited physical ability, the guy can just flat out think the game.
We'll have a performance coming up too pretty soon, folks. G-Das in one shot.
I thought I was performing.
Yeah, well, DJ Unique's got some aces up his sleeve right there. Jeff McDermott. Now it's Steve Burt Jr. Missed opportunity there by Team 914. Burt Jr. on the left wing. One of the top scorers here at the beach every summer. Steve Burt Jr. Now it's Rockin' Ray Rivera. He's been featured. Legacy trailing. Oh, a steal though by Sticks after the missed basket. Sticks puts it up and he is fouled on the play.
Come on.
He gets locked up with Marvin McCullough. And you can see G-Stacks, the tempo is starting to flare, and we're still very early in this ball game in the second quarter.
All right. That's ball. All right. Is this really the emotion of the day, Bobby? Just you're in front of the best fans in New York City. You got your pride on you. Hey, guys, just want to perform. It's emotional. In a way, it's kind of good, you know, when guys beef and bicker. It energizes your play. Shout to the boy Dan Bars, I see you.
Missed free throw, and now it's Team 914 again on the offensive in the teal and the gold. Kirk Williams fires a trifecta. Can't tickle the twine, not this time. Bert Jr. though, tough pass right there. Sticks able to receive it. Now James Sticks Williams spinning, wheeling, dealing, not this time though. Another missed opportunity. McDermott fires, good pass. Marvelous Marv saves it. Oh, and it's taken away from Kyle Cuff. Here comes Kiki Clark. Bounce pass right side, and it bounds. Oh no!
That's just championship basketball, Bobby. That's just a bunch of fans out here scaring a guy to death. That's all it is, man. It's just all these good-looking ladies and all these kids and all these bathing suits and all these wheelchairs and all these people. I'm scared too. You know, it'll scare me half to death too. I had to do it in front of all these people. So shout to the fans, because y'all playing today too. Need to give y'all a jersey. Y'all got more to do with the game than y'all think. DJ Unique, your favorite Uncle G Stacks. 10 years straight y'all been with us, man. We got a love affair like no other. I don't think marriages last this long, boy, but y'all been with us, so Hoops in the Sun, loving you back. R.I.P. to Pop Cruz.
Jeff McDermott passes right side for Aaron Williams, the problem. 3-second call by the officials, no basket. Aaron Williams, a perennial all-star here at the beach. He won the finals MVP several summers ago for Team 914. They've gone through a name change over the years. They were Powerful Inc. when they won the championship last time around. And Aaron Williams was a key contributor on that.
Keep coming back. Keep supporting all the tournaments. But just make sure you support us first, man. We love y'all guys.
Inside, James Sticks Williams. That's a travel. G-Stacks also wanted to acknowledge Hoops in the Sun Hall of Famer Jared Leak.
All right.
Coming out.
Thanks, Jared, for coming out, man. You're in our hearts, the Hall of Famer. So we got you, boy.
Ronnie and Bert are also here today. Hoops in the Sun family.
Uncle Bert.
Delgato.
That's the thing that killed me about this, Bobby. You listen to the fans in the stands, and they know the game back to front. They know the illegal defense. They know the tech. They know when the guy's cheating. And that's why you can't get away with that up here, because the fans will call you out. The fans will be like, man, you got to play deep, man. You got to get on him, man. That ain't why we came out here. We don't want no cheat. We got to push up. Get embarrassed. Get involved. So, fans right on top of it, too.
G-Stacks, I see, speaking of fans, I see number one fan.
Of course.
The crowd, as always.
Of course.
Another Hoops in the Sun Hall of Famer, Kyle Cuff. Jeff McDermott, number 32. Now he'll draw it back outside. In 3-point territory now, in 2-point territory. Backs his way in Death Valley, fires and hits. Jeff McDermott!
And Sean Oliver likes it, Bobby. And look at the coaches in the coaching contest. And Sean Oliver just micro-coaching the whole game.
James Sticks Williams with a pass into the corner for Steve Burt Jr. And it's blocked by McDermott. Oh! Captain Kirk now on the other side. A tic-tac foul. And Burt Jr. with a good effort, but he runs right into the big man downstairs.
And Bobby, you talk about it all the time. You know, we do this week to week, and you always say that offense is, you know, it's important to get your offense going. But when you get it going defensively, when you start getting it going defensively, and then you're trying to choke a team out.
Again, folks, this is the 2009 Hoops in the Sun Round Ball Classic Championship game. This is the finale. We're here in the second quarter. Team 914, the number 1 seed, taking on Pops 5, the Legacy. I believe they were the 4 seed, correct, G-Stacks? The 4 seed in the tournament? I think they were the 4 seed with the final standings. That last weekend, there was some change of the standings with some of the victories that were picked up by some of the lower seeded teams. But Legacy pretty much over the course of the summer were the 3rd best team by record. They after Team 914 and Bingo. So a good matchup here today. Obviously Team 914 favored. Junior Upset by the rejection, comes back and fires one in for two.
You see the choreography, Bobby?
Absolutely, Burke Jr. can dance. He can dance, no doubt. Ooh. Now McDermott spinning. That's a dance. Oh, rejected by Sticks. Kyle Cuff out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. On the baseline, Legacy basketball.
Everybody going to the video shoot, Bobby. Everybody dancing.
James Sticks Williams also played in the D-League. This is a guy that works out with several NBA players over the course of the year. Sticks Williams has been a borderline NBAer himself. Torrey Thomas getting looked at by the Knicks earlier this summer. We'll see if he signs on with one of the veteran camps. That hook shot by Kyle Cuff. Oof. You might remember him, folks, when St. John's was a little bit better than they have been the last few years. Kyle Cuff, in the early 2000s. Inside is Gary Irving and one. I like to call Gary Irving cornbread as he takes the soul to the hole.
Bobby, I don't know. We don't coach from the microphone. We got to call when we see. But you just take the Hoops in the Sun spotlight, you put it on Kyle, number 5, and you know there's a need to get somebody on him. This kid is having a special afternoon. And not only that, the swagger to go with it. He believes in it. And when you look at him, he's looking to score.
Now Torrey Thomas up top, guarded closely by Kiki Clark. Thomas, the contender, on the wing. Torrey Thomas, 11 seconds on the shot clock. Cross-court pass. McDermott fires! Right side of the rim, no good. Grabs his own rebound, now attacks the rim. And a whistle called by the officials. That will be a foul.
Yo.
And we will have 2 shots for Jeff McDermott. Interesting to note, G-Stacks, who did not know this, talking to McDermott's dad recently, Jeff was also a star quarterback at New Rochelle High School and played on the same teams with Ray Rice, who now, of course, is in the NFL with the Baltimore Ravens. And Jeff McDermott had to make that decision between basketball and football, and he decided to play basketball at Providence, and it's been a good decision for him, but we'll see if he ever turns back to maybe playing some pro football. Second free throw shot is off the mark. Mick Miles on the rebound. Back right side is Steve Burke Jr. And it's stolen away as Burke just lost the handle. It happens sometimes. Torrey Thomas, Jomo Belfort. Oh, look at that move by Jomo. The James Madison product. And he shared the backcourt in high school with Ben Gordon at Mount Vernon, that powerhouse Mount Vernon High School. They turn out some of the best ball players in all of New York City. Steve Burke Jr. Jomo also played in the ABA this past season.
I know for me, Bobby, the thing that's impressive, if you watch Team 914, you know they can score the basketball, you know they've been playing together as an offensive unit. But I just like the defensive stance. Even when you're up, you want to keep it on. You don't want them to get no light. You don't want them to think, hey, we might go ahead and go to sleep. So that's the good idea for Team 914 and Coach Sean. We ain't going to let up defensively just because we're scoring the basketball.
Torrey Thomas on the left side of the floor, number 1. Up top for Kyle Cuff. He'll take the 3 ball, and it goes off the heel, and picked up by Mick Miles. Down the middle comes Kiki Clark. The bounce pass into the hands of Steve Burke, and he forces it. Legacy misfiring again. Now the lead pass, Captain Kirk. Star trekking it to the 10.
That's a good time out there because they could get out of hand. 47.
And you see this tremendous amount of talent, this collection of some of the best ball players in all of New York City. And in my opinion, of all of the world, you got some guys right now that have been looked at by NBA teams. Kiki Clark was in the Summer League the last few years. He was with the Sonics at one point. Utah Jazz had him in camp. And again, a guy that led the NCAA in scoring for 2 years, not 1 but 2 of his 4 seasons. Inside the franchise, John Strickland. And take it away, Torrey Thomas, Captain Kirk, bounce pass, Jomo. Look at the passing, Jeff McDermott leaves it in. G-Stacks right now, it's all Team 914.
I'm telling you, it's just a together thing, Bobby. It's just togetherness. Guys believing in each other, reaching out, extra activity on the defensive end. You saw the good D on straight. Team 914 clicking.
And Steve Burke comes through.
Ooh. Shot the Bronx 12.
Was that Burke right there? I thought
That was Burke.
That's Burke
Bronx
inside.
12 holding us down.
Mr. Rick's in the house today. We'll get a chance to see the highlights on News 12 tonight, folks. Right here in the Bronx.
Bronx 12 been solid all year, man. You can't say enough about them coming out here and getting the fan reaction and putting the stuff on the cable channel at night. And I look at some of the work and I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed with the way the fans look, the coverage, and News 12, boy, I'm telling you, they did it for us, man. So shout to the whole Bronx 12. They got this thing looking good.
Folks, we're the only beachside venue in all of New York City for the best pro-am and street ball today. Hoops in the Sun basketball. Check us out on the website at www.hoopsinthesun.net. Don't forget to check us out on MySpace, Twitter, and Facebook. Captain Kurt Williams at the free throw line. Another guy that averaged in double figures in scoring in college basketball. You look at this collection of talent again, G-Stacks, and not to continue to repeat this, but all these fantastic players, some of the best in college ball, the pros, and overseas. Kiki Clark fires, can't get that one to go, and that's why this game is so tough right now. Gary Irving, he has the second most assists in a season at Arkansas.
Little dude right there in the land of the Giants. That gives the little guy hope. You see a little guy like Gary Irving hanging around with the Giants. That's what's up.
And Gary signed up to play in the Veterans Camp with the Sixers coming up as the season will open pretty soon. And again, as mentioned just a moment ago, folks, Gary, second assists in one season in Arkansas. The top assist man in Arkansas history in a single season, of course, the great Kareem Reed. 2 minutes and change left here in the first half of action. So really incredible to see all this collection of Division I talent and guys that have played professionally, that play overseas, that play in the NCAA, and that play in some of these pro leagues, whether it's the minor leagues, the semi-pros, teams like the ABA, the CBA, the USBL. Obviously the USBL not around anymore, but some of these guys like the franchise John Strickland made a career of playing in some of these pro leagues where, you know, pretty impressive thing, G-Stacks, to make money out of playing basketball when it's your career. Torrey Thomas fouled in the corner.
All the breaks, Bobby, just right now, Team 914 can't do anything more. You talked a little bit about the Division I talent and the need to go overseas and get players. And you talk to some of the old timers, Bobby, street ball wasn't always that way. Back in the day, street ball, you go get a guy, give him a 40 ounce, maybe let him smoke a joint, bring him in the park, he tear the joint down, right? You get the local dude, the dude right out your building, but he had to have the 40. You didn't get the 40, you wouldn't get your 40. So he'd go get his 40 ounce, he'd smoke a joint outside, come in there, famous the next night. And then guys got tired of that. So now we got to cheat a little. We go get somebody from overseas, we go get it was too much. So now that's what guys do, they just go get all D1. But back in the days, it was all hood, man. It was me and you lacing up.
Well, it's just great to see these guys that go from the street to the elite.
Exactly.
And Mick Miles with the hook shot puts that one in. That fella right there has some of the biggest hops in the game. I don't think I've ever seen anybody jump like Mick Miles.
I'm telling you,
him and special effects Ryan Williams are the two best leapers in the game right now. That shot right up on the glass by Torrey Thomas.
Oh, did somebody say teamwork? It's teamwork.
And folks, right now, Pops 5, the Legacy still down by double figures. Steve Burke will attack the rim. Yesterday, folks, Pops 5, the Legacy knocked off the big dog in the house, and that, of course, is Bingo. That a victory, a huge victory in and of itself. Bingo came to the park yesterday with Momo Jones, who's heading to Arizona. Momo going to play for Arizona this fall. One of the top prep school players in the country was playing.
Bobby, I got to stop the press. I got to stop the press. And then I got to get to center court. And I just got to let the people know, Bobby, we talk about it all the time. Me and you. Guess who's in the house? None other.
Pee Wee Kirkland.
Pee Wee Kirkland. up in the place to be.
Can we have a big round of applause?
Can we get a round of applause
for the legendary Pee Wee Kirkland?
All jokes aside, man.
The greatest point guard to ever rise from the asphalt. The legendary Pee Wee Kirkland.
Well, and my manager, Coach Kendrick, had hooked it up. You know, he had called me during the week. He said, I talked to Pee Wee, I spoke to him, but I still wouldn't believe it. You know, anybody that knows me, they know I swear by Pee Wee Kirkland. I keep the old timers close. I'm a Rucker Park dude. Pee Wee, I was out there too, man, in '71. I saw it. I was a little kid on the gate. I saw it. I saw the laced up Converse. I know what it was. I mean, I'm the biggest fan you got, man. And shout to the boy, the original stick man. Alright? The original stick man, Pee Wee Kirkland. Pee Wee, they got a rumor out that you missed 2 jump shots all summer in 1972. I'm one that furthers that, man. So shout to Mr. Kirkland.
And the best part, G-Stacks, of course, of having the legendary Pee Wee Kirkland in the house today is not just about basketball for Pee Wee. He has the School of Skills right here in New York City. And he does so much for the youth here in the NYC. Aaron Williams, the problem, razzling and dazzling and taking it to the 10. Out of Delaware State, the problem has been one of the best players in the tournament for many years, and that continues here today in the championship. Steve Burt Jr. attacks the rim, hooks it in, and one. Mr. Burt going strong on the basket. G-Stacks, in my opinion, the only person that can stop Steve Burt when he's in a groove is none other than Steve Burt himself.
That's him.
So G-Stacks getting a chance to flash a little bit of the photography with the legendary Pee Wee Kirkland.
Yeah, that made it for me. That's enough for my season. Get Pee Wee Kirkland out here, street ball at his best.
Problem. Alley-oop! Captain Kirk! Teeth shaking, glass breaking, rock roasting, bun toasting, wham, bam! Captain Kirk comes a ridiculous jam! Back on the right side, Steve Burt Jr. back up top. Kiki Clark back right side for Burt. Attacks the rim, inside Death Valley. Strip kicks it out, wide open 3 for Kiki. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. The Strip comes up with it. The franchise, McMiles, miles high, lays it in.
But you see Big John Strickland just now, Bobby, flashing the goggles, seeing the leak in the defense, and then finding his buddy downstairs for something easy after the initial play. So Big John Strick with the good goggles.
Final seconds, Torrey Thomas, and the foul. So again, folks, Team 914 in the teal and the gold. This is the championship. They're the #1 seed, taking on Pops 5, the Legacy. And we are NCAA sanctioned, we're NBA professionally sanctioned. We have the 4 quarters, the NBA, the pro rules, and even these uniforms looking like the NBA teams, including the Legacy wearing the same color combination as the Denver Nuggets. (58-47). Team 914 leading, 3.7 seconds left in the first half. Thomas at the line. Missed the free throw.
And big free throws too, Bobby. You get to close the first half. There's a need to make your free throws. Keep sending the message to the other team. Don't foul us with the game on the line. So free throws, a big psychological effect whenever you shoot it. I want to once again, while we got a second, Bobby, just welcome out New York's best fans. Thank them for not only the whole 10 years, but primarily this year was a recession. The weather messed us around, but you see the faithful still coming through, man. And that's what keeps us going. So we loving you back, man. Can't say enough about the fans from New York City.
And we wanted to acknowledge our league founder, the late great Joe Pops Cruz Sr., who made this happen right here in the Bronx, folks. 3.7 seconds left to go. Final ticks. Steve Burt Jr. gotta get it off. And he does. Oh, Dr. Burt Jr. Steve actually, it's a non-shooting foul, so it will be inbounding will be Kiki Clark. Officials now correcting the shot clock. This is the 2009 Hoops in the Sun championship game. Kiki Clark, number 3. Good pass to James Sticks Williams. And can somebody get this fella a glass of water to cool him off? James Sticks Williams hot to trot here to start the third quarter.
That's more like it, Bobby. That's more like Pops 5 basketball. You see Sticks off the good move on the block.
And the problem with ice water in his veins as he knocks down the tray. Gary Irving will bring it up the floor. Now he moves to the left side, number 1. High right hand dribble. Guarded by the problem, gives him a little bit of space. Irving puts it on the floor now inside, long 2. Taken by Irving, fires and hits. Tickles the twine, that sweet music to the ears of Pops 5 the Legacy. And folks, they are coming back.
It's just a decision at halftime, Bobby, to dig down on the 5th anniversary. You see Mama Cruz over there on the side, and you see Pops 5 responding right now.
Jeff McDermott, dagger. Sticks it from the outside. Ow, and the problem flying in out of nowhere almost takes that one away. Special hoops in the center. Welcome to Andre Barrett. Trey Barrett in the house.
My boy Trey at, man. I gotta talk to Trey. Where he at?
Talk about legends. We got Pee Wee Kirkland. We got a whole bunch of legends in the crowd, including Mr. Barrett himself, a living legend. Back inside, James Sticks Williams. And the steal by Jumbo. Tiptoes along the sideline, coast to coast. Jumbo Belfort.
That's your team moving.
And the pass by Burt to Strick, back to Burt, back inside to Strick, behind the back pass. What a feed to Gary Irving!
Oh, did somebody say 1, 5, 5, and 8? The good Buckler passed this now. Josh Strickland flashing the goggles up here at Orchard Beach.
You see the pass there by the Kung Fu Baby Panda?
Yes, sir.
Dancing and prancing. Jeff McDermott, hook shot out of control. Up for grabs, picked up by Gary Irving. He'll bring it up the floor. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Over the tick-tock. They move it around. Steve Burt Jr. attacks, fires, and hits. Burt Jr. razzling and dazzling and taking it to the 10. Back on the other side, Aaron Williams, the problem, splitting the headband, always styling and profiling. Number 12, left-hand dribble, left side for Torrey Thomas, inside for Kyle Cup, spinning, rejected by Sticks, but gets it back, rejected by Strick now. Here comes Irving, motoring to the cup. He misses, grabs his own rebound, puts it in. And the Legacy is feeling it, folks. Pops 5.
Oh, did somebody say Gary Irving?
Now the problem will go to the free throw line as he is fouled by Gary. And this championship game really starting to heat up here, folks, in the third quarter. If you were sweating in the first half, you're definitely sweating here in the second.
Bobby, talk about the sequence just now with Gary Irving. It's one of the reasons you saw the fans jumping around and really, really appreciating the effort. You see the little guy got stuck inside, Bobby. That's when you get on your tough guy thing, and Gary Irving just now tough as nails. And he got the second chance opportunity to go in. That's the momentum builder. So Pops 5 right now, they feeling it.
So I think you missed both right there, correct, G? Is it still 63-65?
Yes, sir.
Wow, so the Legacy has closed to within 2. They have a chance to tie it or take the lead on this possession right here. They go to Mr. Burt, Mr. Unstoppable. Yes! We're tied up, Steve Burt Jr. Unbelievable!
And to see Steve Burt Jr. having fun, he's laughing, Bobby, because he's like, I got these guys, man.
Now it's the problem. Baseline rejected. The franchise, they turn to Mr. Unstoppable! Steve Burt Jr. Go crazy! Go crazy! Burt Jr. goes coast to coast!
Bobby, I'm going to say this.
Let's go,
Steve Burt Jr. went to camp. He went to Memphis Grizzlies camp. And when he came out of there, one of the first things they said was speed. That's all they described him, baby. He's like, nobody's as fast as Steve Burt Jr. off the dribble.
2-point lead now for Pops 5, the Legacy. And if you missed the first half, it was all Team 914. They led by double figures. Aaron Williams the problem. His shot is missed. Jeff McDermott, big rebound, left-hander. That's a clutch basket there by Jeff McDermott as he ties it up once again.
Hey, he just stopped the bleeding with that basket there. Big Jeff just putting on the knapsack and saying we need a basket.
We're all nodded at 67. Not anymore. Cornbread, taking it to the oven. He's got something cooking. He's got something baking, and he's got two. Gary Irvin to the 10.
Yeah, Gary.
In the corner, Jomo thinks about the three. He's a deadly three-point shooter. Now it's Kyle Cuff in the low post. Back to McDermott. Can the big fella come through twice? Kyle Cuff even misses twice. And it goes out of bounds. McDermott and Kyle Cuff putting a lot of pressure on the Legacy. But they will get it back. And look at the franchise John Strickland dancing the Kung Fu Baby Panda, number 35.
Yeah.
We move from right to left. Pops 5, the Legacy, turning to Gary Irving. Inside for John, the franchise Strickland. Baseline, good pass. Burt tiptoes. Look at the style. Look at the profile. Look at the pass. Sticks, Burt, three ball. Not this time, but Sticks grabs the rebound. And then it goes out of bounds. And apparently off the fingertips of 914, Uncle G. Talk about the coaching here in the second half for Coach Kendrick and the Legacy.
Coach Kendrick right now, Bobby, just precise with his movement, just making the right decisions with his subs, just using the energy level of Steve Burt, using the banging bodies of Sticks, using big strength properties. So Coach Kendrick right now got the medicine for Team 914.
In the corner, James Sticks Williams, post up against Captain Kirk Williams. Sticks Williams, Kirk Williams. And another whistle.
Almost like a role reversal, Bobby. You saw the first half. Team 914 couldn't do anything wrong. Had their offensive sets going, everything going their way. And then you get to the second half, and it looks like a role reversal because now Pops 5 can't seem to do nothing wrong. And that's championship basketball. You just ride the wave and try to get it done in the fourth.
Hurt this time rejected by Jeff McDermott. Uncle G Stacks, it's so hot out here, my sweat is sweating.
Yeah.
The inbound to Strick. And now the pass from Burt back up top. James Sticks Williams stops on a dime. Wide open, Kiki! Yes! Tickles the twine. Kiki Clark buries the three. And he's got that long distance plan, Uncle G.
Yes, sir. That's a good timeout.
He's got the Verizon network. They're in the house. Three ball there by Kiki Clark. Timeout taken. We've got ourselves a championship game.
No! Do it!
My life will never be the same. One thing can change the way I walk, the way I talk. I can't explain the things I feel for you. Girl, your love is true. Stepping up, feel my feet. I'll be gone
That's the boy, DJ Unique. Look at Big Jeff. Big Jeff McDermott. Just now with the strong move inside. While I got a second, I want to shout out one of my special homegirls, Yo, Connie. You did a good job this year, girl. That's my homegirl right there, Connie. I love you. You're here all the time, and I just want to take a second and let guys know, man. Not only are you my homegirl, but it don't get done without you, man. So we appreciate you out here all the time, man. Every time we see you, we know it's the beach. We got a lot of love for you. You know I do. You know how I feel about you, so thanks for coming through, girl. Big Jeff just now is Pee Wee Kirkland out here causing all kind of hysteria. And everybody's trying to get something done. Meanwhile, we get right back. Across the timeline, Pops 5 with the keys. Full control. Off the hop step. Strict boy. Back up top. Sticks. Looking at it. Spin move. Dance step. off the choreography too. So the little dance step he threw in there, sticks this spun around, threw it up. And when it's going your way, it's going your way. 74-69. And I'm telling you, man, Pops 5, I don't know what they talked about in the half. But whatever Coach Kendrick came up with is working now in Team 914, suffering from the meltdown. Off the rebound, Kurt, you gotta get it going too. The problem, big game. Off the drop step, nothing falling right now for Team 914. Pops 5, taking advantage, cross the timeline. This is Kiki, AKA Wet Ones. The high screen from Strick. Bounce pass downstairs. Me and you, buddy. Me and you. It's just me and you, buddy. Big Strick just now showing he can put it on the floor.
Back up top, Torrey Thomas on the left side. Aaron Williams the problem. Kyle Cuff the cutter. Kirk Williams, good pass to Jeff McDermott. Oh, he doesn't get the roll. Iron Unkind grabs his own rebound. Kyle Cuff tried to grab it. The steal by Kiki Clark. The bounce pass to Gary Irving. Irving to the cup. Rejected by McDermott. Here comes Torrey Thomas over the TikTok. Down the middle. The pass back outside. It's up for grabs. McDermott picks it up into the corner for Thomas. 3-ball fired by Thomas. Off the mark. Picked up by Steve Burt. Here he comes coast to coast. Bounce pass to Kiki. Coast to coast. And they got it. Wheeling and dealing Kiki Clark.
Yeah, right now, Bobby, they stretch out to a 9-point lead. And all of a sudden, they can't do anything wrong. And off the turnover.
And another steal. And the late, great Joe Pops Cruz Sr. shining down from above as the Legacy are getting it done. Burt fires, and he gets the roll. Did you see that? Steve Burt Jr.
I know one thing, Bobby, the fans enjoy Steve Burt Jr. just now. Straight to the video shoot. You saw the choreography was tight. Spin move in the middle. And just, when you're hot, boy. Hot, Steve Burt Jr. right now, hotter than the weather. Boy, did he come to get it done.
Steve Burt Jr. knocks down the free throw. And the second all-time leading scorer at Iona College is now leading the Legacy as they try to pull off the upset against the #1 seed, Team 914. Jeff McDermott inside for Torrey Thomas. Holy Cross is finest. Fires a three. No good. Jeff McDermott offensive rebound. Pull back. Yes! Jeff McDermott for two.
That was a big basketball because you're down 10. And if you don't keep it under control, Pops 5 with that explosive Steve Burt on the court, you get ugly quick.
And now it's Burt Jr. mano a mano. Back inside for the franchise, John Strickland. Third quarter of play. Legacy now have the lead against Captain Kirk. Outside for Kiki. Kiki fires. That would have been a three if it would have been in play, but they call a 3-second violation. And we talked about it earlier today, folks, if you're joining us late, all the talent that's out there right now on the floor for both of these teams. So amazing. Rashawn Crabbe-Young even checking in, the all-time leading scorer at the University of Buffalo, number 23. Also a former finals MVP here at the beach. Steve Burt at the line all by himself. Knocks down the free throw. And G-Stacks, at the end of the day, we close up shop until next summer, and it's going to be sad to see the tournament go, but a 10th year that was so good, the 10th anniversary. We've had an exciting, exceptional summer right here at the Bronx Riviera Orchard Beach that culminates with this fine championship game. We wish all the players luck as they head back to those Division I schools, as they head overseas, as they head to tryouts for camps in the NBA. It'll be exciting to see where these players end up. You'll be watching them during the winter time on ESPN. The pass back outside there by Burt Jr. and a foul. And G-Stacks, one of those young fellas sitting very close to you right now, the great Courtney Castro, the jump man, right in the front row, who played for the Willie Howie All-Stars this summer right here at the beach. Castro going to be looked at by the New Jersey Nets, and right now he's on speed dial with head coach Lawrence Frank. And hopefully Castro will get the credit that he deserves. We know what he's all about, the kid from Brooklyn. He can shoot, he can score, he can play. We'll see if the NBA recognizes, and as G-Stacks always says, if David Stern comes through with that NBA check.
Nobody more deserving than a kid like Courtney Castro. Not only a good basketball player, Bobby, the right attitude to make it to the NBA. Yeah.
I look out there on the floor, G-Stacks, and I see it, man. I see Steve Burt Jr. I told you yesterday, Zach Zarba, NBA official, he told me there was one guy on the streets today that looked and played like an NBA ball player. It's Mr. Steve Burt Jr. And there's a whole cast of them out there today, from Jesse Sapp to Marvin Roberts to Gary Irving to all the players from Team 914. Look at Kirk Williams as he fires and hits. Even has a mid-range game, Captain Kirk. The kid from Longwood. You don't average double figures Division I basketball unless you've got the skills to pay the bills. And right now on the wing, it's Steve Burt Jr. He's got the skills. Inside, the franchise, John Strickland, post up against Jeff McDermott. Bodies banging, bounce pass, sticks, and one. Chopsticks for two.
Yeah, I continue to say the same thing, Bobby. It's the goggles. And when you see John Strickland flash the goggles, it's just the ability to see the play developing before you, man. And John Strickland, good goggles just now. You saw the lead down the lane, and that's how you deliver it.
And a legacy right now, G-Stacks, running away with it in the third quarter. Rashawn Crabbe-Young on the left side for Torrey Thomas. Fires and hits. That is a big-time trifecta. And look at the good defense there by Thomas off the inbound. Marvin Roberts will bring it up to floor number 15. Roberts bounce past Gary Irving. 86-76, a 10-point lead for Pops 5 to Legacy. 2 minutes and a little bit of change left over here in the third quarter of play. And G-Stacks, again, you talked about it. The Legacy were down by 10 plus. Now they lead by 10 points.
It could be an irony, Bobby. Like you said, it's the 5th anniversary of the passing of Pop Cruise. You get Pee Wee Kirkland in the park. It's emotional. It's almost like mythical. You get a guy that defines street ball to come through. You get the 5th anniversary of the guy that started the thing. You get the whole Kirkland clan. And it just makes for good theater for the fans of Orchard Beach. So we want to shout out the Kirkland family for coming through. My man, Pee Wee, and the whole Orchard Beach for getting together, man, and just making it look real good. And it's funny how curing Bobby winning is for everybody. You know, shout to my main man, The Point. I got my boy Dre Barrett up in the NBA money. Wow. I always thank Dre for coming by. Dre, one of the most solid performers that we've ever had up here. It's just a joy to have him around. So shout to the boy DB for coming through. I think Dre, you're in Barcelona now? Somewhere. He's overseas.
G-Stacks, it's a crime that Dre Barrett not in the NBA.
Exactly. But he's been there though. When he
he's been there for quite some time. He had a couple seasons with the Chicago Bulls. He was on the playoff roster for the Bulls, and last with the LA Clippers just 2 seasons ago, and played in the D-League. He was with the Austin Toros. They went to the finals. Dre Barrett out of Seton Hall. He's, in my opinion, one of the best to ever play here at the beach, and I think one of the best to ever play in the city. And I got a chance to talk to the legendary Lenny Wilkins out at the All-Star game a couple years ago, where Dre Barrett was playing in the D-League All-Star game. This is a guy that's in the Basketball Hall of Fame, and he said Dre Barrett should be in the NBA. Flat out told me Dre Barrett should be in the NBA.
That's what's up. Shout to the bartenders. They up in the building today, man. The bartenders hanging out at the beach.
Look at Steve Burt high up on the glass. And the putback by the Kung Fu Baby Panda. Look at him dance. The franchise, John Strickland for 2. And now the Legacy G-Stacks having a lot of fun here in the second half. Sharing is caring. Marvelous Marvin McCullough will go to the rack. And we'll have a whistle on the play. That's a 3-second violation. And it's called against the defense. So the free throw for Torrey Thomas.
And at 1:59, Bobby, you look over at the Pops 5 bench, you see the camaraderie, you see the guys bonding, you see they feel it. They kind of feel the spirit, and it just shows what's going on the bench. And that's a sign, Bobby, that guys have gotten together and that they're on the same page.
Uncle G, this championship game really shaping up to be an instant classic. And regardless of the outcome today, it has been a special day. Again, the 5th anniversary for us of the late great founder, Joe Pops Cruz, Sr., the passing of the architect of this tournament. He's the one that put this all together, and now his two sons, Joe and Randy, carrying on the legacy left behind by the late great Pops. And we just can't thank the fans enough for the support. The fact that this has gone on for 10 years and it's still going strong, it's really been an amazing run for us. And we continue to bring you some of the finest basketball in all of New York City. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be out here. And a special treat here on Championship Sunday, the 10th anniversary. Mick Miles at the free throw line. I don't know about you, G-Stacks. Again, you're one of the best historians I've ever seen in the game of street ball. I think today was extra special knowing that Pee Wee Kirkland's in the house.
Yeah, well, it did it for me, Bobby. That was enough for my whole summer.
Rashawn Crebion rejected by Miles High. And folks, you have to respect the game from the Blacktops. This is where the game of basketball is from. That shot by Rashawn Crebion goes in. He's one of the greats too. And he hoops in the Sun Hall of Famer, number 23, Rashawn Crebion. This is what basketball is all about. Number 3, Kiki Clark. Bounce pass inside to the franchise, John Strickland. Spinning, wheeling. Look at the footwork by Strick. And they call a whistle as he stepped out of bounds, and Torrey Thomas will now inbound for Team 914. Don't count them out, folks. They are dangerous. You can't be the top seed in the tournament unless you're this dangerous. Look at Miles High with another block. That's another block in the last minute. Coast to coast, Burt Jr. off a great feed from Kiki Clark. The dime drop from Kedron Clark. Steve Burt with another big-time basket.
And if you're Team 914, Bobby, this is the area where you got to be careful because the thing can get out of hand.
It's a block party from Miles High. Burt again. Cha-ching. And they're racking up the points. Miles High putting his stamp on the game with the defense. 3 straight blocks by Mick Miles. And if there are some scouts in the crowd, Mick Miles is like an elevator. He just took everybody up to the top floor and left them right there.
Wait. What you say?
Wait, Bobby, that's where it all starts, man. You talk a little bit about the defense just now for Mick Miles. And that's where it usually starts in the championship game. You get the good rejections, the good paying attention from young Mick Miles. So you take the hoops in the sun spotlight, you shine it squarely on number 24. Defense, championship status.
And his government name is Million. You can Google him, folks. He plays overseas. Now the pass off the charity strike miss. Here comes Kiki Clark, number 3. He'll slow it down, controlling the action the way a good point guard should. Kiki Clark on the right wing. Mano a mano against marvelous Marvin McCullough. Kiki around the screen set by Strick. 3-ball, fires, rattles in and out. Picked up by Jeff McDermott. Good lead pass. Oh, the hops by Captain Kirk. As Kirk Williams comes down with it, that's a whistle and a foul called against Steve Burt Jr.
Bobby, did somebody say elevated going up? Did you see the bunny hops on Kirk Williams? You just gotta get up there.
Well, if we're going to have a dunk contest, those will be the first 2 guys I think I'd plug out of the crowd, Captain Kirk Williams and Mick Miles, Miles High. So checking back in for Pops 5, the legacy number 21, Rockin' Ray Rivera. As the franchise John Strickland will take a breather. Captain Kirk Williams at the free throw line. Knocks, oh no, it rattles back out. Those rims are tough sometimes. Kiki Clark on the rebound. Harry Irving, last season in the NBDL, number 1. And again, one of the top players at the University of Arkansas the last couple of years. Last 2 seasons to be exact. And he'll be getting a look-see by the Philadelphia 76ers in camp coming up. Gary Irving, 2 shots. The free throw is good. Let's give you the lineups if you're joining us late. On the floor for Team 914, number 32 is Jeff McDermott. They're in the teal and the gold with the white trim. Captain Kirk Williams is number 3. Torrey Thomas wearing number 1. And then number 23, Rashawn Craig Young. And number 35, Marvelous Marvin McCullough. Thomas, McCullough on the floor. Baseline. Ooh. That is an offensive foul. They take it away from Marvelous Marvin McCullough. As the officials take it back. Pretty move though by Marv, but it won't show up on the scoreboard. And now Pops 5, the Legacy, everything going right for the Legacy. Rockin' Ray Rivera. Look at the pass and the hops at the buzzer. Gary Irving giving it a good try on the long shot. So 3 quarters through, 2009 championship game on Uncle G-Snack's Legacy with the lead. You're listening to DJ Unique.
Give him about 10 minutes and come back in.
Holding me down, but the road in the crowd. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed. I'm the only one that don't nobody else believe it. And keep it a secret and watch me achieve it. Cause I know what I want now. If you want the money, honey, you gotta make it. You the only one that don't nobody else believe it. And tell them to beat it, watch you achieve it. Sing it if you want. I just wanna be here, I just wanna be success. I just wanna be success.
Okay, folks, we'll see who's successful here in the 4th and final quarter. It comes down to the final 12 minutes. Championship Sunday. Torrey Thomas at the top. Dishes left side. Aaron Williams the problem. And a whistle stops the action. Oh, that's a technical foul. Calling it short on Oliver, and he's hot. He's hot right now. Oliver gets teed up along the sideline. Uncle G-Snack's temper's really starting to flay here in the final quarter. A technical foul has been issued. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And the Pops 5, the Legacy faithful, like the call, no doubt about it. The fans for rooting for Team 914 obviously not as optimistic about the calls by the officials right now against the technical. And the Legacy have the lead, looking to close the door on this one. This would be an upset as well because, again, Team 914, the #1 seed during the regular season, they get a bye in the first round. And for those that are unfamiliar with the Hoops in the Sun Round Ball Classic, the past 9 seasons, the top 4 teams have advanced to the postseason. Steve Burt Jr. at the free throw line while the argument continues, knocks down the free throw.
That's bad.
But this year we expanded the field. So the top 10 teams, 6 of them made the playoffs. The top 6. The top 2 teams, including Team 914 and Bingo, had a bye in the first round. Friday night at the Baychester Community Center, the other 4 teams duked it out. 2 of them advanced to yesterday's semifinal to meet the top 2 seeds. And the winners of those 2 games are right before your eyes, right there on the Joe Pops Cruz Senior Memorial Basketball Court, where we play Hoops in the Sun every Saturday and Sunday. Championship Sunday right here, folks. Team 914 in the teal, Pops 5, the Legacy in the navy, with the sky blue and the gold trim. You can check us out on the web at www.hoopsinthesun.net. Also on Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter. Don't forget to check out News 12 tonight, where Mr. Ricks will give you all the sports. And of course, the highlights from today's championship game. Folks, you might even get a chance to be on television yourselves, which is always a special thing. And you want to give a shout out to streetball.com, where you'll see Uncle G-Snacks. G-Snacks on the radio, now he's on the internet. And a big sponsor for us, streetball.com, www.streetball.com. DJ Jazz on 106.3 every Friday as well, 7 p.m. And our DJs are available for special events, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, weddings, whatever it might be. DJ Jazz, DJ Unique. You think your talent today did a great job during the halftime if you want to talk about it for a moment. Mr. G. Dash.
His performance speaks for itself.
He's a man of few words. You know, your kids' parties too. It's just a couple of seasons ago, Mr. Patrick, that you were a basketball player, now just a full-time DJ. And a father-to-be as well, folks. He's got a bun in the oven. A bun in the oven. And Yvonne, of course, here, I think she's our #1 fan too. Seen almost as many games as we have. I feel bad for you. So again, folks, I wanted to thank everybody for coming out today. Right now it looks like law school out on the basketball court as both teams are trying to figure out the call, pleading their case to no avail. And again, folks, the history of the tournament has had a lot of teams that have won multiple championships. The house team, known as Pops 5, which you see right here, they won the very first 2 championships in the 10 years. And Sean Oliver has won back-to-back titles as well, but this team name has changed over the years. They were once known as Powerful Inc. They now go by the nickname Team 914, a reference to Westchester County's area code. These are the kind of tidbits you can't get anywhere else. And right now, Team 914 on the wrong end of the scoreboard, down by 15 points. Jeff McDermott fires, can't get that one to go. Nick Miles on the rebound. Steve Burt Jr. will take it over the timeline with that step over the midcourt marker. Now it's Burt Jr. on the floor, a little shake and bake. Inside for Miles High on the post up against Captain Kirk Williams. Miles High is shot off the mark. Jeff McDermott, number 32 on the rebound. Torrey Thomas lead pass. Captain Kirk slam and jammer. Rim rocker by Captain Kirk. And it looks like Coach Ken wants a TO. He wants a timeout.
Yeah, he wants to talk over here. He wants to get this to get out of hand. Pops 5 can smell the championship, Bobby. They want to close it out. 13-point deficit for Team 914.
Again, folks, a special shout out to our biggest sponsors, Mountain Dew, New Era Cap, the official cap of Major League Baseball, the official cap of Hoops in the Sun, NewEraCap.com, and also StreetBall.com, where you'll see the best analyst in the business, Uncle G-Stacks. And I think you're going to have an interview, correct, with Mr. Kirkland, correct, on StreetBall.com?
Yeah, we did it. It was crazy, man. It was the high point of my career. I had Pee-wee for about a half hour over there, and it was just, it was surreal. It really was. It was basically the pinnacle of everything I've been doing with this microphone. This is Pee-wee, my idol when I was a kid. I didn't be able to interview him for that much time to have his family. I love his family over there. So
Ross is gonna be mad.
that was a life for me.
Folks, if you ever get a chance, check out the book Asphalt Gods. It talks about the history of the Rucker Pro League. A lot of Pee-wee Kirkland and that read. Street Cipher Magazine, also another sponsor for us. We have forgot to mention them. We don't want to forget them. Street Cipher Magazine. G-Stacks, you've interviewed everybody today, including DJ Unique. Hopefully, StreetBall.com giving you a big paycheck. You're doing a lot of interviews today.
But they paid me when they let me do Pee-wee, so that was my check right there.
There's no priceless, man.
Exactly. Just doing Pee-wee Kirkland was enough. I really didn't need a check after that.
Folks, if you want to see something special, go out to Riverbank Park and check out the School of Skills, Pee-wee Kirkland. Bartenders, tell me about that.
What's up, what's up? My name is Yaya, and I'm a representative from the bartenders. Exercise Evolution.
Big sticks just now coming through off that 15-footer, so Top 5 right now feeling it all the way around. They finally get it to go. You heard the moan from the crowd when he missed the layup. Pops Five out and running, getting it done. Big McMiles wants the good stuff.
And the pass is Jeff McDermott, stripped behind by McMiles. So even a special hoops in the sun. Welcome to Bartenders. Exercise Evolution in the house today as well. G-Stacks, they train the ball players.
Yeah, that's what's up. Bartenders got a lot of videos and stuff out and stuff they got online. So you can check the bartenders out all over the state.
CNN/Health, they're located on the web. MySpace and YouTube, you can check them out when you get an opportunity. So we have a lot of celebs in the crowd today. Jeff McDermott at the free throw line. Steve Burke Jr. All of this will go against Team 914, and right now, another technical foul. And Torrey Thomas electrified by the call, trying to calm himself down. G-Stacks, we've had more arguing here in the fourth quarter than we've had basketball.
Exactly.
Players have to relax, of course. They'll continue to give out technical fouls. Almost like the meter maids give out parking tickets.
Dang, you're not missing.
I don't like those meter maids, G-Stacks. Big Miles with the inbound pass to Steve Burke Jr. calling out the plays. Burke will bring it over the timeline wearing number 8. Deadly left-hand shooter Steve Burke Jr. His dad played in the NBA. They both played at Iona College, number 1 and number 2 on the all-time scoring list. Captain Kirk Williams getting down and dirty along the baseline as he tries to save it.
9:41 remaining, Bobby. You look at over there at the Pops 5 bench. You got 9 minutes, 41 seconds to the championship. You get to raise the trophy. If you can close the game, and then if you're on the other side and your team 9-1-4, 9.41 seconds to get back in it. You turn this into something that it was in the first quarter. So the role reversal not really working out for team 9-1-4. I thought they came out on fire. They bonded in the first half. I thought they took the energy away from Pops 5, but the second half just a total reversal. Pops 5 hitting their stride now. So the onus on team 9-1-4 to make it a game.
Inbounds pass from Aaron Williams. The problem up top is Marvelous Marvin McCullough. Left side for the problem! And he gets it! Reverse layup there by Aaron Williams. And he'll be going to the line for the conventional style three-point play. G-Stacks, I think it's the headband. I'm not sure. I think it's the headband that gives him the ability to just carve up defenders in the air like that.
I know one thing about
It's a special headband.
You lead Aaron Williams' room. He going to deliver. That I know.
Offensive rebound and putback, so they don't get the free throw, but Jeff McDermott makes them pay on the rebound.
Yeah, that's just falling asleep if you're Pops 5. You want to take care of your defense because you already got the game in hand.
Sticks Williams doing some fancy dribbling, the big fella showcasing the handle. Now it's Kiki Clark over the midcourt marker, and Pops 5 the legacy looking to get it done. Kiki around the screen, 3-ball. Not this time. Sticks rebound, hook shot. Not this time. Captain Kirk Williams brings it back for Team 9-1-4, and Kiki trying to pick his pockets on the pass as it goes out of bounds. Kiki Clark, folks, asserting himself on the defensive end of the floor. Clark known for his offensive prowess, but today playing some good defense. On the inbound from Jeff McDermott. Marvelous Marvin McCullough. Now they go back to the problem. Why not? That is a foul called against the legacy. Goes against Gary Irving, and he wanted a push-off.
Kind of like the best part of the game here, Bobby. You get down to the nitty-gritty of the street ball. It's the fourth quarter, all hands on deck. And Aaron Williams, you can see from the attitude, I'm going to have something to do with the outcome.
Actually, I think they gave the foul to Strickland. Irving was the help defender on the play. Problem missed the free throw. And again, folks, today a very humid summer day, and in August we haven't had much of the summer, but today you can definitely feel summer in the air. And I know I'm exhausted and sweating and tired over here just sitting here watching the game. I can't imagine how tired these young fellas are out there on the floor as they try to win a championship. And that's why the depth of each roster has been so important. Aaron Williams comes through again. And now another opportunity. Like a surgeon dissecting the defense. He is very tough, no doubt about it. Gary Irving inside the arc, now spinning. Almost has his pockets picked, sticky fingers. Thereby the problem as he tried to take it away. Irvin with a little trash talking now. Mano a mano, 3 ball. Fires in the corner, no good. Now Team 914 starting to feel it. Jomo Belfour, number 10. Belfour inside for Jeff McDermott. And the Providence Store trying to will back. Team 914 now a timeout. Even after the technical fouls, Team 914 responds. This game's starting to get real good, real fast. 4th quarter, baby. We'll see if the pressure busts the pipes.
5 points.
So you get a chance, also check out Inside Street Ball in the house, as always. I see those Inside Street Ball t-shirts,
and I'm
jealous.
I told you.
I want an Inside Street Ball t-shirt.
Exactly. I thought I'm supposed to be this so-called announcer. And I look up, I got a white tee on championship day.
G-Stacks, no love for the white boy. That's all I gotta say.
Shout to Inside Street Ball, man. We still got love. Sure, I'm gonna give me one. Know when you're gonna give me one after the season is over? Then I'll have a shirt. I guess I had to do the whole season. And then, but I still got my Pee Wee Kirkland poster. I'm about to put my, you know what I'm saying? Bobby,
I got mine sent today by Mr. Kirkland.
That's but I'm about to have this shirt. So when I go over to the Hall of Skills, they let me write it.
Back to live action, 4th and final quarter. Albert, pockets picked there by marvelous Marvin McCullough. Over the timeline, Marvin, bounce pass. Calvin Kirk, and Team 914 is back in business.
Are you serious? Yo, Bobby. Are you serious?
How dare you try to come back? This ain't comeback season. We're going to send you packing and roll every
Wow. So did somebody say good game for the last game? Walk the driver's license.
And the problem will not be denied. Team 914 starting to swing the pendulum back their way. With all due respect, G-Stacks, I want to cut that tree down because I can't see the scoreboard.
I got you.
I love trees.
It's 199.
That one tree has got to go.
199. You
So
can tell
if somebody has
You can tell the
chance
show.
to cut the tree down.
It is tied up, Bobby. 7 minutes and 48 seconds, Bobby. And we got a game.
Here we go. Kiki Clark, the contender.
They were down 15, Bobby. Both teams trailed at some point by more than 13. Talk about resiliency.
Strickland double-teamed help defender Marvin McCullough on the coverage. Jeff McDermott, franchise, Kung Fu, Baby Panda, fouled. Can you stop Mr. John Strickland, the franchise?
Yeah, because you talk to some of the old-timers in street ball, the strict on that block, probably as tricky as they get. Just a guy that knows how to hold a rock, good concentration, good finding of his teammates. But just now, they knew to double him. When he gets his hands on it down there, he's dangerous. Shout out to my Bronx 12 mob, they up in here with us, man, got us looking good all the time. Inside Street Ball, all the media outlets, we appreciate the love. And fans into this, Bobby. We into this now.
No doubt about it. Free throw knocked down by Strickland, folks. The franchise was the final cut a few years back in Knicks camp, and the longtime childhood friend of Jay-Z, John Strickland. Jay-Z was lobbying for Strickland to make the New Jersey Nets a couple of years ago. And he told him, he said, guys, I got a guy, played in the streets, played at Rucker Park, he's a legend. You can't stop him, the franchise John Strickland.
Yeah, Hov always talking about Strick in his records too, man. The homie Strick.
That shot taken by the Hov. Can somebody put a hand in his face?
What's going on here with the problem? Is it personal?
I think so.
Is it personal?
I think so. 914, I think, has the lead, too.
No. It's tied up still.
Oh, it's tied up still?
Aaron Williams on fire.
Strickland misses it. Captain Kirk. G-Stack said it, ball game tied up. Will it be tied up for much longer? No. Marvelous Marvin McCullough. And he who laughs first does not always laugh last. We'll see who laughs last here in the championship game. Team 914 with the lead. Strickland trying to take it back and tie it up for the legacy. Offensive foul. Jeff McDermott took the charge. Number 32.
And Jeff McDermott right now, just now, Bobby, that's textbook defense. You just let a guy go ahead and push you around, and then the referees give you the turnover. So Big Jeff just now, with the textbook defense, 914, they on fire.
Who's got the heart of a champion? Aaron Williams putting on an absolute display in the fourth quarter. Talk about lacing up them shoe tops. Aaron Williams has come to play ball, folks.
Yes, sir-ree. In the name of Pee Wee Kirkland. My boy Aaron Williams came to play.
Gary Irving misses, but Rockin' Ray, but it's stolen, hands in the cookie jar. He took it away, Marvin McCullough. Now Jomo back to McCullough. Team 914 pushes the lead back up. I think they need a timeout, G-Stack.
Yeah, but that's all Coach Kendrick. Yeah, they got to talk about that.
Timeout, let's take it.
Oh, man. And they loving it over here, Bobby. Team 914 got their own fan base. They like ours going down. Shout to the boy DJ Unique.
Let's dial it up a notch here. Final minutes of the game. Kiki Clark, two-time NCAA scoring champ. Number 3, inside for the franchise, John Strickland. Mano a mano against Jeff McDermott. Spins, baseline. Can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. The franchise, John Strickland for 2.
That's just plain stopping the bleed just now from Strick. He just take a strong move, me and you, buddy. And he just took him along the baseline and did what he had to do.
They try to find the problem, and why not? He's been the go-to guy. Can anybody stop the problem? As he responds, Aaron Williams taking it to the 10. He's been absolutely, positively awesome here in the fourth quarter. Inside, the franchise, John Strickland against McDermott. Right now, it's the franchise versus the problem.
Oh, no off the toe,
G-Stacks, I think it might be time to put some of those guys in off the bench, no?
I don't know, Bobby. I know one thing.
Six Williams in, got McMiles. The USS Enterprise flying through the air. News 12, where are you? News 12, where are you? The camera was on the floor. Technical foul on News 12. Technical foul. Mr. Ricks, where are you? Captain Kirk, like the USS Enterprise. Scotty, beat me up. And the crowd now silent.
Yeah, they love it, Team 914, Bobby.
Captain Kirk just sucked the oxygen right out of the building.
I swear, that's the dunk I told you. You can't afford to let him have.
Kiki Clark, the 3-ball. No, not this time. And a foul.
Bobby, the best part, and you know everybody loves doing championship games, best part is who the fans decide to cheer for. That's the thing that just, it blows me away when you get guys that just, they gather momentum off the fans. And right now, Team 914, Pops 5 had it earlier, they rode the wave. Right now, the wave straight Team 914. And everybody pumped up, the refs were shortchanging them, thought they was hitting the short end of the stick. So now you see the full crowd behind them. And Team 914 getting it done.
G-Stacks, I got the insider information. Captain Kirk actually flew here on his sneakers.
I don't know where Captain Kirk came.
I don't know how that's possible, but the insider information telling me that Captain Kirk just left here to the beach. That shot on the up and over there by Captain Kirk Williams and a foul on the play. This one got real good, real fast. We've seen a lot of runs in this ball game, folks. It was all Team 914 in the first half. The third quarter belonged to Legacy, and the fourth quarter has been a seesaw battle between two of the finest teams in the 10-team tournament. And it comes down to the last couple of minutes. 914 taking on Pops 5 the Legacy. Who will it be? Who will step up? Who will rise? Which cream will rise to the top? We'll see. Right now it's Miles High. Knocks down the free throw. News 12, don't put the camera down, especially when Captain Kirk has the ball. Don't put the camera down. G-Stacks, he said the camera's heavy.
I'm telling you.
The camera is heavy.
I don't blame him. It's even heavier today, man. So much action, so many good-looking fans. Shout to all my people that come from around the way. Boy, we appreciate the support, man, the traveling. I know the bus was packed. You still got in here with us, man. So it's just hoops in the sun, loving you back. We got to do this again next year.
I love how all the players now trying to lobby for technical fouls for
I
everyone.
don't blame them. You need every edge you can get, Bobby. This is championship basketball, 4 minutes and 20 seconds to hoist the trophy.
Oh, he shot his
Somebody
shot.
better pop champagne.
G-Stacks, it's like sign language. The
He was supposed
only
to
sign
be
that
the
they know
line.
is technical foul.
Oh, that's what it says.
G-Stacks. At the line, of course, Sticks Williams, number 32. Free throws, wait.
Oh,
As he rips the
man.
cords.
Bobby, talk a little bit for the fans about the change of the complexion. You saw Team 914 dormant for a little while, and then they look up and then they ride the wave from the fans. They get Kirk Williams going, get Aaron Williams showing off, and then you get a new disposition. So you got a new mentality over here. Team 914 rising to the occasion. They don't want to let the season go.
Well, sometimes people think the technical fouls are a bad thing, but I think they seem to have fired them up. Marvelous Marvin. They are energized here in the final minutes. They have saved the best for last.
Yeah, that's just unacceptable, Bobby. What is Marvin McCullough doing in the land of the Giants off the putback? It's championship basketball. Let me see about it.
Well, we told you he won a championship at Iona College. They won the 2006 MAC title. He is no stranger to big-time college basketball championship finales. Marvelous Marvin McCullough, and he comes from that pedigree of New York City basketball. 2 seconds on the shot clock. They got to get it off. Gary Irving at the buzzer. Intercepted by Sticks. He should have just caught it. Instead, he tried to poke it to his teammate Gary Irving, and it will be Team 914 basketball.
Light him up. Gary! Get back
On the floor for Pops 5 the Legacy, number 24 is McMiles, Miles High, number 32, James Sticks Williams, number 8, Steve Burke Jr., number 3, Keegan Clark, number 1, Gary Irving. They are in the navy blue. And of course, Team 914 that has the lead, they are in the teal. Jeff McDermott, baseline, double team, 2 defenders, rejected by Miles High. He has been a terror, but now the bad pass stolen away. Stepping into the passing lane was Jomo Belfort. Problem. I think the problem's got like 40 points.
And he's just, oh man.
He has gone absolutely bananas here in the fourth quarter. Steve Burke Jr. Crossover, spinning, and stolen away. The help defender, Aaron
They wanted that ESPN highlight. They know Captain Kirk was going to get it tough. He was going to get it right this time.
Don't take him out.
So off
Don't
the
take him
turnover.
out.
You know what the best part is? You see the post horizon coming. If you're a defender, you see Captain Kirk flying through the air. The best thing to do is Gary Irving will bring it down the floor. Coach Kendrick sticking with the same lineup. Inside, James Sticks Williams. Post up. And a foul that will stop the clock.
And at 117, 108, 2 minutes, 37 seconds to the chip. To hoist the championship trophy, you see the idea over there from Pops 5. we blew the lead. Now we go back inside, we let Sticks work his magic, try to stop the clock, get some fouls. Man, it's a good strategy if you can make it.
And G-Stacks, I know that he's not here today, but the Hoops in the Sun Men's Division 2009 Most Valuable Player, none other than Dwight Hardy from R2K. And he wins this beautiful award that I have holding in my hand. We're going to give it to Coach Jose. Sponsored by Red Rock Security. It's a beautiful award to Dwight Hardy right out of the Bronx, right here, going to St. John's in the fall. He's your 2009 Hits Most Valuable Player, average 38 points a game.
Shout out to the baddest man on the planet, Dwight Hardy out of Cortland Ave on his way to St. John's.
Kirk Williams, right side, Joe Belfort on the floor. Up on the glass, good defense by Mick Miles, number 24. And whistle. Again, if someone could just, you don't even have to cook the tree down. Just
a foul?
the tree a little bit to the left, so I can see the scoreboard. 2 minutes and 15 seconds, from what I understand.
I got you, Bobby. And you get 215, 117, 110. Team now 1-4 with a slight edge. I don't even know if it's about the score at this point, Bobby. It's about the emotional edge and who can play along with the fans at this point. Who can really get the fans to say, yo, you deserve to walk away with the championship. And that's what we'll walk away with.
And the rebound plucked by Aaron Williams, the problem, number 12.
That's just smart play, Bobby. That's just smart.
Absolutely. And like Bob Cousy, he brings it back out, resets the offense, and goes back to the free throw line. This is where Aaron Williams lives. He lives at the charity stripe. He actually pays rent to the free throw line.
And Bobby, it's not so much about what Aaron Williams is doing in terms of scoring. It's the small little plays like you saw just now. You just bring it back out, you reset the offense, and you give your team a chance to get in the movement. And that's what Aaron Williams does. He's just an intelligent dude at the end of the game. And that's why you're making sure you can close. It's my least secret up in here. That's what's up.
Remember you should put the tape on last year? And we should have let him free throw, but I can't know, that's why.
It's a 6-point lead for Team 914.
You know, it's always easy to blame the referees, but I'm not with it. You know, I believe the game is going to be won.
Right.
In the corner, they were upset by some of the calls, and yet they have the lead. So
exactly, that's why I don't listen to referee talk.
And again, folks, these officials stolen away by Jolo. This could do it. Look at the problem.
Look at the smart play.
As he fakes on it, takes more time off the clock. Marvelous Marvin McCullough.
And they are playing home the basketball now.
Get the ball, folks. Get the ball. You got to get the ball back.
What is he doing in there?
One of the Giants, as you would say, G. Marvelous Marvin McCullough. Now it's Steve Burt Jr. and the trophy slipping through their fingertips. Burt needs his three. Rebounded by Miles High, but picked up by the problem. No continuity right now for the Legacy. Jomo Belfort rejected. Captain Kirk rejected. Fight for the rebound. Problem, hook shot, no good. And again, it just continues. Rebound and put back and rebound and miss put back and rebound and miss put back. The hustle, the heart, the dedication. These last couple of minutes have been outstanding.
So they call offensive basket in the field. That's a good call. Around the cylinder. That's what the basketball is. That's a new one. 119, 111 got Orton pitch quickly. Shot to the point. This is championship Sunday, y'all. So end up
Paging the Legacy to the floor. Steve Burt Jr. That's a big basket.
yeah.
Just like want them to wake up, you know, to play this final last couple minutes, make it more interesting here. They're down, but not out. Jeff McDermott.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do now.
He didn't want a foul. He yelling foul. He was under foul. That is for
121-13. 54 seconds till they raise the trophy.
Jeff McDermott makes the free throw. Again, folks, Jeff McDermott had an outstanding career at Providence the past 4 seasons. We wish him the best of luck as he tries to latch on either in the pros or overseas in the pros. Offensive rebound, Captain Kirk. They need a 3. They can't waste any time. They need a big bucket. Burton is open, but Irving going to take the 3. Misses. That should do it. Captain Kirk tiptoes along the sideline and will dribble it out. And Team 914, the 2009 Hoops in the Sun Round Ball Classic champions. A big round of applause. Head coach Sean Oliver and Aaron Williams yesterday inducted into the Hits Hall of Fame. Aaron Williams was named to the 10th anniversary team. And today on Championship Sunday, it is Team 914 that upsets everybody, at least the legacy fans, as they pick up the championship trophy. Big round of applause for Team 914. We'll have the presentation of the MVP and the championship trophies coming up next.
I like the way she move and the way she tell it roll. Head going down, I got 5,000 more. You and you be about to have fun. Like I don't make it clap. That right there, serving on something that match my shirt. I like her. I want you to do that over her. She got a dump right there, dump right there, dump right there, dump right there. She got a dump.